Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Atlanta Falcons and the Denver Broncos. We're all set to go amidst the high-altitude snow here in Denver. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He dodged the tackle. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, kill! Hold on, son. Ready?
They run it. Here's R.J. Huntley. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Harvey once more. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. This time it's a passing play. Has him on the quick hitter. And the Falcons scoop it up. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
First and 10 now from the 46. They send the tight end in motion left. Penix to the air to start us off. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
70 Lions, come 19, come 19. Buffalo 18.
Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. One of the most common penalties in this sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel. It's just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Staying with Robinson. And fly ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
6 defensive backs out there. Broncos going dime here on 3rd down.
Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Penix here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded by Henderson. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Kill. Hold on a second.
Nix from the gun. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Kill.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
Hold on a second. Ready. Olay.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So this one not hit the way he wanted there. They're going to say it went out short of the 40.
36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Going right side, Robinson with it. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. Complete. It's for John Robinson. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A pickup of 17. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
70 range, 70 range. Cut 19, cut 19, trap 60, trap 60.
From the red zone on 1st. Finds his back. It's Robinson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Come on, set. Hand this put.
From the shotgun, Penix. Got a man, it's Drake London. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Ready?
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, hurt, hurt. Go.
Again, Penix to the air. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
A 29-yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return coming from the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up second down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Second down. Here's Nix again. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready.
Hands out to Harvey. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. On that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They've got a man in motion. On first down, here's Penix. Complete out to the right. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Throwing Penix. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. But it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Third and long for him here. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready? Dragons, Lightning, 18. Cougar, 19. Back. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Trap 60. 19, Lion. Let's go.
On first down, here's Penix. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this forward to the 19.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Hurt. 19, Tiger.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
70 Lion. 70 Ring.
Penix now. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. To the air with Penix. Complete left side to Robinson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Penix looking to pass. Falcons isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. Picked up at the 38. Across midfield. And he's all the way down to the
36. Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Hold on. Motion. Ready. Ready. Nice shot, let's go!
Get to Harvey here from the pistol. Has a lane inside the 25. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go! Head to 60, head, hey, smash Broncos!
Penix has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks calling their preseason game. If Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. I'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. Still going inside the 35. He gets it to the right sideline. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Two-point try coming. Penix and his offense getting set.
19 Lions! Let's
The
go now!
Falcons will line up for the
18
two-point
Cardinal, 18
conversion.
Cardinal! Trap 60, trap 60! 19 tight, 19 tight!
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they beat the defense with the throw and get 2 following the touchdown.
14. Broncos
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight end, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass, like a great post in basketball. They know how to finish.
at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready?
It's Nix out of the pistol. He's got a man left. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Kill!
Nix from the gun. Lowe finds his back. Harvey trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Denver! Broncos can tie it up after hitting Painter in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Bronc, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. Snowy weather, no problem throwing that point after. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hop, 7, hop, 60 back. Let's go.
Penix working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, Buffalo 18. 18 Pioneer. Warrior 17.
Penix here from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they got a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offensive line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd down, give to Harvey. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense in a hurry up here. Now Nix on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. You love see the tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Okay, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Penix off the play action. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Gain of 61 yards. And the Falcons, first down. It's a pickup of 61 yards. First down, Falcons.
We reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go. Glorious 17.
Running back motions right. On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Caught quickly on the slant. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Penix is going to throw again. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first down, Nix. And he'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Nix, quick out wide, complete. Ryan Mann, he's in the clear. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Broncos first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Hits his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there. It's still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
16 yards.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play.
He'll throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. Cut 19, cut 19.
From the shotgun, Penix. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. 2nd down run, good for 4. Brings up 3rd down. Goes to the hurry up here. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. about that amazing play.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Falcons pushing to get within range for a game winner. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now. 65, 70,
Robinson on the inside give. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
ready! 60 bison, 60 bison.
London going to motion over right. Looking to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. We'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
With 45 seconds showing on that clock, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 72.
Man in motion here. Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
19 right.
Throwing now. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Younghoe out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. And now we'll see if the other sideline can do anything to end it in regulation.
Maybe I'm projected here, Kate, but those seem to be the toughest misses. Whether you're in the stadium, watching it online, you're watching it on TV, you're seeing the kick is online, you're watching it field level as a player and everything looks good. But unfortunately, it just falls short.
Ready.
First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run. And he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Kill! Oh, my son! Hey!
Back to throw. Catch is made in close. And he breaks the tie. That's going to win it this game. Brock touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds. It'll be the Zoom on final snap. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, and it sets up 2nd down. Now this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the Broncos.